Good evening folks and welcome. Let me just switch me thing over to my other channel so I can, I think I need new batteries so I can monitor. Oh, pardon me, I banged the tripod. There we go. Right, what I've got on the bench now is a Telefunken. I don't know what Telefunken it is, it's just a Telefunken, reel to reel. One obvious problem is that table spindle comes off. It's only a cap, but it's designed to clip in and lock, but over the course of its life the catches have been broke off and it doesn't lock. So that'll have to be, assuming I don't have to take the tables off, I'll super glue that in, or double-sided tape or something. Do something with it. But we'll give this one a test in a minute. I got this from Mildred. I've had it knocking about for a couple of months, and I haven't really done anything with it. The speaker grill's missing. So I need to get the speaker grill. I need to make a new speaker grill for it, or do something with it. The speaker grill's missing, but the speaker looks intact. The head cover, I can't remember whether he gave me that, and I've pulled it off when I've had a look at it and not put it back. But if that's the case, it'll be in the front room. And the lid, I've got the lid for this one as well. So this one's actually complete, and to be perfectly honest, I think it's made better. It looks like it's made better than that Grundig. I mean, feels really substantial. So what we'll do, we'll switch it on. The motor's running. It is solid state. This, it's not valve. So what we'll do, we shall there's plenty of pull on that rewind. Play. The take out is stuck. Pause works. Yeah, that works, needs cleaning. Fast forward, plenty of pull on there. And record. And yeah, when I turn the knob it's dirty. When I turn the knob the VU meter moves up and down, so record does work. Right. So let's load up the tape. Yeah, I think it'll take a 7-inch reel, this as well. The other one I've just done doesn't, which is a shame, because that's what I wanted to use it for, but never mind. So what we'll do, we'll connect this, we'll thread this tape, and you're probably going to get sick of hearing this tape, but still, that jumps a bit. Let me just make sure that's sat down in there correctly. There we are. That needs to be glued. Needs a new power cable putting on this as well, because it's what do you call it one? It's a 2-core unlabelled, uncolour coded. Volume down. Press play. Well, we know it definitely works, so we'll see how it sounds. Plenty of volume in it. Tone works. It's only a single speeder this as well, and it you can't change the, like on the other one you can change, you've got the buttons for changing the track. Right, see how it copes with rewind and fast forward under load. There's fast forward. Now rewind. I'll have to put my finger on the top so the table don't fly off. Whoa. Whoa. And it's just cut into my tape. And that cunt hasn't snapped it, but it's cut into it. Put a gouge in my tape. Oh. That's it. On the wrong one. Right, I'm gonna have to do this manually. Let's just take the tape off the machine like that. So there's plenty of torque, so I don't understand why. It's just that's not freeing up, so it could be that. Let's see if it's because there's plenty of get up and go there. I mean, I'm having trouble stopping that. So what we'll do, we'll turn it off and we'll pull the plug out, and we'll remove the top. First we'll remove the controls. I think the head cover was missing off this one actually, because up until bringing it into the workshop I had no reason to really remove the heads, remove the head cover rather. So I think it's missing. This has been off before. It's not as tight as I would have thought it would expect it to be, but we'll see. And there's a screw missing out of that side as well. Well, somebody's visited it. Right, very, very similar. Very similar. Very similar to our Grundig. But there again, it would be, it's German. I think it looks better made though. Now, let's see if the brake's coming off. The transport's pretty clean. Hi Andy! Yeah, I'll ring you back mate, no problem. Alright, we're back. That's my mate Andy on the phone. Right, what the issue is with this is it won't rewind, but there's plenty of torque on the rewind. But this feels a bit stiff. Stiffer than I think it should be. So what I'm trying to do is get this clip off. I've already got one off. I've already managed to get one off, but this one is a bit stubborn. I don't know why. You're supposed to just put your circlip pliers in. Fuck's sake. Open your clip. I wonder if I can just prise the table up slightly from the bottom there. Because what I think this is pushed down too far. That's what I think the problem is. But anyway, we managed to get the clip up now. It's moving up. Because I've got some oil down there as well. Well, that feels a bit. That feels a lot better. Let's put on rewind now. Oh, that's a lot better. Yeah. Let's put the. What I'm going to do, I'm going to put the one with the good clips on it, on the rewind. Mind you, none of them have got good clips on. Oh, that one has just. They're all pretty much broke. We'll put that one on there. And they're all broke off that one, but I'm going to end up gluing that on. I'm going to end up gluing that, and I'll tell you why, because that table ain't going to have to come off. But I'm not going to do it just yet. See, that one moves up a bit. And that's about right. That's about right as well. So I'd say that's okay. So yeah, I am. I'm going to glue it. And this thing, this thing's got a belt, and it runs from the motor all the way around one belt, and it needs a pinch. It needs a counter belt putting on as well, which goes round here, round that groove there, and round the counter here. So let me just find me sticker in there. So not really a lot to do on this tape recorder, I'm afraid. It's you know, let's just glue. Let's pop a bit of glue. I would imagine it's. We'll put it on this ring here. Just on there. There we go, because that ring sits on there. Right. There we go. We're not quite flat there, so we'll turn that so we're flat. That's it. See, it won't grip in. Yeah, that'll dry. That'll set that. So we'll hold that for a minute. But that's about the right height, that, because that's got the same distance. So we'll just hold that on there for a minute or three. So I might have a bit too much super glue on there. Let's just wipe a bit off. Might be a bit too much glue. So we'll wipe a bit off. There we go. Leave that for a minute. I suppose while I'm waiting for that, I could be cleaning the tape heads. There we go. We'll need a bit of IPA. The tape heads are clean. I will clean that belt and examine it as well. So I want the machine plugged back in. So I'll clean the pinch roller as well. Yeah, it's good. It's starting to stick that. I'll just turn that on. It's actually fairly clean. Let's fast forward. Let's play. Yeah, it's pretty clean, this transport, to be honest. Yeah. Clean the roller, the capstan rather. Let's clean the rubbers. The nice thing about this, it all turns. Clean the belt. Get a bit of, and there's got the super glue then. Where's the sewing machine oil? Bit of oil. Put a little bit in each one. There we go. So I'm going to get that down there to the, that's it. Bit into the capstan. Bit on the pinch roller pivot. One drop on there. Take off the excess. There we go. That's stuck down yet. How's it fork? I want to clean this rim here. I mean, yeah. Has that stuck down yet? No. It's still got loads of super glue on it, that's the problem. Let's get me thing here. Let's wipe that excess out of there. There we go. Still got loads of glue on it. Took ages to set because of the amount I put on. Oh, we did it, I think. Even though it won't fucking stick. That's a pain in the ass. It's definitely fucking... Let's try that. I just want to rewind the tape really. Just make sure that we're the right way up. Which we are. Let's pop that onto the take-up table. Pop the tape. To there. Right. That's working now, it's just pressed down too far. Right, so it was just that pressed down too far. Right, so that's working now, the rewind. The mechanism's been serviced, it's been cleaned. There's not really anything on the bottom to do. But that doesn't want to stick. So I'm wondering actually, put a bit of glue there. There we go. Put a bit of super glue there. And what I could do is put a bit there, bit there, and a bit there. There we go. See if that fucking grips it. What happened to our slogan? Bonds in seconds last for years. I'm just going to leave it for a minute. Right, so what we'll do, and what we need to do as well, really is just have, really there's not a lot to do. I mean, let's press play. Spray the switch, really. Give the switch and I can get to them from here. Just turn the plug off. You always turn the plug off when you spray a switch, especially if you've got a power switch there. So what we do is just spray. There we are. Put the knobs on so I can turn them easier. Better. I'm saying that it's on fast forward. It's not better at all. Right. There we are. I'll give it a bit more. I think I was being a bit stingy. Still the same. I might have to get that from the bottom. How are we doing with that anyway? There we are. We're stuck on. Now, let's find a belt for the counter. If I've got a fucking belt that big, I might have a belt that big. It's got to go from here and round. Oh, I don't know where my belts are, do I? Couldn't find them earlier. They're here somewhere. Can't fucking find them. Right. Let's put them two reels there a minute. Let's put the top on. Not much of a service on this one, I'm afraid, folks. You know, I've cleaned everything. No need to take this one to bits. Does it take a 7-inch tape, this one? Yeah, the other one. Yeah, and that just about would go through for a 7-inch tape. It's probably why the head cover's even missing. so somebody could play a 7-inch tape on it. Right, but that's the Telefunken one done. I'm going to put a screw in either corner because the screw's missing from this, as you know, and I can't be asked digging through my stash to find them, so I'm going to put a screw in each corner. That'll do. Yeah, because there was one missing from here and one missing from the other side. That's stuck on there now, that's right. That's the wrong knob for there. That's the right one for there, because it should line up. Oh, it does when it's turned on. Yeah, it does. It lines up when it's it lines up when it's turned on. Right, let's find that tape I had out before. That's not it. Not on here, is it? No. Is that it? No. Here we are. I'm gonna play a request. This is for you, Steve. This is for you, my friend. Gee hell. Do you know something? You can understand sometimes. I mean, I love reel-to-reels for the brilliant machines, but you can understand why somebody invented a cassette. Let's wind it on a bit because I recorded over the beginning of it, so let's fast forward it a little bit on. Look how silent that is. Really good machine. The speaker's a bit rattly. That was supposed to be Hammond organ music, but it was recorded at a slower speed. It must have been, because that sounds too fucking fast. But as you can see, it rewinds now. That's all it was just too much pressure being put on that other table. Probably didn't help the fact there was 2 circlips on it when there should only be fucking 1. So it's the wrong. Let's put my other tape back on. Let's fast forward it in a bit. Yeah, it works really well, this machine. It's not bad. It needs a new speaker. I think I might have to put a new speaker in it. I think the speaker's got an issue. Either that or there's something stuck behind there. But that's not right. Press play. Yeah. You can actually hear the coil rubbing on the magnet. Right, so what I'll do now, we'll wind it to the end, and then we'll rewind back to the beginning. What I need to do is find another speaker for it, that's all really. I think I've got one somewhere. But they're a pretty narrow speaker. But that's what it needs, just needs a new speaker putting in it. And the belt's in good condition, which is just as well, because you would really struggle to find a belt for one of these. It's a long belt that's in it. So I'll have to have a look through me. I'll have to have a look through me box of junk shit. See if I can find a speaker of the correct value to put in there. I want to catch this before it runs off the spool at the end. There we go. Caught it. Look at that. Perfect. Rewind it. I'll try and respray that knob from the bottom as well. And get all this crap off and paint that in there and make a new grill. It's got the handle on it, I've got the lid for it. You can plug all sorts of shite into the side of it. There's loads of sockets on the side, external speaker. In fact, let's get my external speaker. That ain't it, that's the fucking wire off it. Here's my other external speaker, because I have two knocking about. Right, just turn it off for a second. Plug that wire into the top. Plug the other wire into the bottom. There we go. And I'm not happy with that. Plug that wire into there. Now, plug that wire into the top, turn it back on. Why is that not turning now? That's it. Right. There we are.
I'd forget every cloud I've ever seen. So they call me a cockeyed optimist, immature and incurably green. I have heard people rant and rave and bellow that we're done and we might as well be dead. But I'm only a cockeyed optimist, and I can't get it into my head. I hear the human race
Don't know why that was being a bit funny a minute ago.
Face and hasn't very far to go.
Well, that's working good now anyway. It's rewinding really well. It worked before. Speaker's starting to improve as well. Right folks, that concludes the service on the Telefunken. I don't know what model it is. And thank you very much for watching, and more to come later. Bye for now.